welcome to the Kids Only Press Conference. How many junior reporters do we have here who are ready to ask their favorite Blackhawks some questions? You can clap. How excited are you guys to ask some questions? My name is Pat Tomasulo, and I will be your moderator for this session. I'm going to bring the players out in just a second, but first I want to let you guys know how this is going to work. So all of the questions will be reserved for all of our kids here. There's a microphone right down the center aisle. That's Dan. See Dan holding his hand up? You can form a line behind Dan, and I'm going to call on you guys to ask some questions. Now, because we have so many kids here and so many questions, we don't have time for autographs during the session or selfies or pictures or any of that stuff, maybe a little bit later, but we want to let you guys get in as many questions as possible, so we'll save them to the end. How does that sound? You guys ready? Come on, you can do better than that. Are you guys ready? All right, this first gentleman I am going to bring out was a Stanley Cup champ for the Blackhawks in 2013. Currently works for the team as a community liaison, a 15-year NFL vet, spent 2 seasons with the Blackhawks. Having a big round of applause for Jamal Mayers. This guy won a Stanley Cup with the Blackhawks in 2010. He's a 9-year NHL vet, spent 4 seasons with the Blackhawks. Having a big round of applause for Adam Burish. This guy is going into his 3rd year with the Blackhawks. He's a 2015 Stanley Cup champ. Put your hands together for defenseman Trevor Van Riemsdyk. This guy, also a Stanley Cup champ for the Blackhawks in 2015, a 6-year NHL vet, going into his 3rd season with the Blackhawks. Put your hands together for Andrew Desjardins. Give him a big hand. And this last guy is a 3-time Stanley Cup champion, going into his 8th year with the Blackhawks. Start clapping now. A big round of applause for Marian Hossa. And the Kids Only press conference would not be complete without your favorite mascot in the NHL. Let's welcome Tommy Hawk, everybody. Oh! There we go, Tom. Now, fellas, how many of you guys have kids? Raise your hands. I don't know. 3 out of 5 of you have kids. So does this, you obviously know that children can say anything and everything. Does this concern you at all, what kinds of questions you might be asked today by your junior reporters?
Definitely. I'm a little bit afraid.
Yeah. Well, who do we have first? Who's that down there?
Aiden.
Aiden. How are you, Aiden?
Good.
Good. That's good. It's a very excited answer. What's your question, pal?
My question is for Marian Hossa. Do you have a special celebration plan for when you score your 500th goal?
Wow,
That was a pretty good question. I was expecting, like, what's your favorite color, but that was good.
Well, I never thought about it. I think I just leave it spontaneously. What's going to happen, we'll see. But maybe now, since you asked me, I'm going to prepare something special.
Aiden, what would you do? What would you do if you scored your 500th goal?
I don't really know.
No. You guys have any ideas for him up here? What he should do for number 500? Anything special? Adam?
God, I'd probably just, that would never happen for me. So I guess I would do something really, I'd probably just take all my equipment off and throw it in the air and, and just rip it all off and go crazy.
Well done, Aiden. How did a big round of applause for Aiden? That was a pretty good question. Who do we got up next? What's your name, pal?
Noah.
Noah, that's a good name. Noah, what's your question?
I want to know if they play Pokemon Go.
They have jobs, so I'm going to guess no.
I can safely say I have not played Pokemon Go.
Nope.
Anybody else?
No, I've never played, but I saw Victor Svedberg walking around the streets of Chicago scooping up Pokemon the other day.
Oh, that's the game. I saw it somewhere on the internet, or there was on the Slovakian news.
Right.
Yeah, I never heard it before. Now I understand.
Being the oldest one up here, I'm completely out of touch with all that stuff.
Aiden, do you play? Yeah?
I used to.
You used to. Your parents cut you off too much?
Yes.
You were neglecting your chores, weren't you? I could tell.
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome.
Well done, Aiden. That was a good question, pal. Who do we got up next? What's your name, buddy?
Peter,
What's up, Peter? What's your question?
what are you guys gonna miss most about Andrew Shaw?
Don't feel too bad. He signed for a lot of money. He'll be all right.
Well, definitely the energy in the dressing room I'm gonna disappear a little bit, but we still got enough players to kind of bring it in. But he definitely had so much energy.
Yeah, I think that kind of sums it up. I think just the energy, the way the way he is in the dressing room. Good guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss beating him in bowling every once in a while.
I'm gonna miss the fact that when he's in the room, you're always the better looking guy. So I miss going to dinner with him.
That's good. That's really good.
Well done, Peter. What are you going to miss about Andrew Shaw?
Probably just him playing for the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can still cheer for him. Good question, Peter. Well done. Look at this guy. He's commandeering the mic. Who are you?
My name is Anthony, and who's your best friend on the Hawks?
Well, my best friend, it's a tough question. I got pretty close to Michael Roosevelt because we speak the same language, but, it's tough to say. I get along great with everybody.
Yeah, I think I feel the same. I think our group's pretty tight. So I think we all get along with each other. So I think it's hard to pick one guy.
Yeah, I don't want to say the same stuff, but everyone's really good guys. I guess if I had to pick, Victor Svedberg, I did a few things with him, whether it be prospect camps or prospect tournaments. So I've done a couple things with him. So he's a funny guy, and it's always fun to be around. But yeah, everyone's so nice in the locker room.
I don't play hockey anymore.
I don't play hockey anymore either. I was pretty close with Patrick Sharp when I had some fun, and so he and I were pretty close together when I was here.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Anthony. Hi, what's your name?
Anna.
Hi, Anna. It's nice to meet you. What's your question?
Well, this one's for Marian Hossa. Well, I know you have two daughters, so what would be the most important lesson you would want to teach them?
Wow.
Stay away from boys until you're 30.
Good. It's a good questions you guys have. You guys well prepared. I try to teach my daughters to be polite. Obviously, they're still really young. The older one, she's a little bit trouble. But, I try to teach them to be humble and polite.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well done, Anna. That was very good. Who do we got next? Who's that?
Hi, I'm Mia.
Who?
Mia.
Mia. Nice to meet you, Mia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your question?
How old were you when you started playing hockey?
I was 5.
I was 4.
Yeah, 5.
5.
It was 4.
Mia, do you play hockey?
No.
No. Okay. It's never. You want another question? You have one more? I'll give you one more. Bonus time.
I don't have one.
Okay. Hi there.
Hi.
What's your name?
Aubrey.
Aubrey, it's nice to meet you. What's your question, Aubrey?
What is your guys' favorite fruit?
Fruit or food?
Food.
Food. What's your favorite food?
I love sushi, but I don't know if it's my favorite. I love pierogies. That's
Yeah.
yep.
I love pierogies too. You know.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty good ones because I grew up eating pierogies too. So,
Yeah. Mrs. T's or real ones?
no, my grandma.
Oh.
It's my same hat I had last.
Should we skip Trevor and just go down the line, or is he?
Mine's pretty simple. I like to have mac and cheese pretty frequently.
I like seafood, so I think my favorite would probably be Chilean sea bass or any kind of seafood. I like salmon too.
I like steak or Lou Malnati's pizza.
Yeah, there you go. What's your favorite? I like pizza. You didn't ask me, but I'll tell you anyway. What's your favorite food?
Steak.
Steak. Wow. You're an expensive date. Oh my goodness. I didn't think you started eating that until you're like 15. Well done. Good question. Who's up next?
Sloan.
Hi, Sloan.
Hello.
Hi. What's your question, Sloan?
This is for Marian Hosa.
Say it any way you like. The floor is yours.
What do you like doing with your 2 daughters?
They love when I chase them. I have to be the bad dinosaur, you know. So that's a little one that comes to me and it's like, dinosaur, wow, you know. And I have to chase them. So, you know, that's our game at home.
That was good. You got a follow-up or no? I'll give you one more. Why not? You seem nice.
No.
No? Okay. Who's up next? Who's this? Who?
Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. Good to meet you. Let her rip. What's your question?
How did you feel when you scored your very first goal?
In the NHL, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Just want to...
I felt like I was kind of lucky. I think I just shot it and closed my eyes and it happened to go in. So I felt relief and I felt lucky.
Yeah, same thing. It was a long time ago, so yeah, just excited and didn't think that moment would ever come, and was happy we won the game.
Yeah, no, just really. What does this even say? Yeah, but no, it was really exciting, and yeah, a moment you'll never forget, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think I scored my first goal probably mostly because of this guy over here, driving the net for me, and shot across body. But it was all him right there. So him and Ben Eager.
That's right.
That was 19 years ago, I think. I scored against Florida. I still remember. Got a puck at home, so good memory.
Well done. Good question. Who's up next? Who do we got here?
Christopher.
Who? Christopher?
Yeah.
Good to meet you. Hey, if you don't think Trevor's taking this seriously enough with that milk carton on his head, you just say the word. All right? This is serious business. Am I right, Christopher?
Yeah.
All right. What's your question?
My question is, what's your favorite pizza topping?
I like pepperoni.
Sausage, probably.
Sausage, yeah.
I gotta go with your guys, Gianero, or whatever, how you guys pronounce that.
Jardiniere.
Yeah. That sauce? Yeah, the stuff that the peppers, the hot peppers.
Jardiniere. Yeah.
Thanks for your help, see?
Yeah, I think pepperoni.
I'm still new.
What about you, Christopher? What do you like?
I like pepperoni.
Pepperoni? Are you a Malnati's or a Giordano's guy? What do we?
Anything, eh?
I don't know.
All right, that's fine. You can like them both. There's no crime in that. Well done, Christopher. How about a big round of applause for Christopher? Who's up next?
Grace,
All right, Grace, what's your question?
since I play hockey, my favorite subject in hockey is goalie. What's your favorite position in hockey?
Not goalie, for sure. I don't know. I like playing forward.
Yeah, center, because then you can go wherever you want, basically.
Yeah, I like playing defense, so I'll stick with that.
Yeah, I think center, because you can go everywhere. I think that's a good.
Yeah, I think center is a good position to play. Everybody want a good centerman.
Yeah.
Well done, Grace. Good luck to you in your hockey career. Hi, what's your name?
Tiala,
Hi, Tiala.
what was your favorite moment in your career?
You got 3 to choose from, don't you?
Well, definitely winning the Stanley Cup.
Well, more than that, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, that year was pretty special, so I'll say that too.
I can't even look at him right now. Yeah, the Stanley Cup was retired after, so that was best moment. Only took me 17 years, but
Stanley Cup for me, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. What's up, my man? What's your name?
My name is Sean.
Let it rip. What's your question?
My question is, who has the best flow on the team? Since Andrew Chad got traded to Montreal, and since Kane cut off his mullet.
Brian Bickle had a sick flow.
Yeah, but he got shaded.
Okay, I tried.
Hammer has some pretty sick flow too.
Ryan Hartman has some nice hair to look out for.
What do you got, Jammer?
All right.
Sorry.
You got
I don't
another
know.
one, or I'll give you one more.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Okay. That's fine. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name's Anne.
Hi, Ann. What's your question for the fellas?
Okay, my question, I know Adam Bursch was a big prankster, but what is the best prank you've ever played on another teammate, like as a Blackhawk?
That's a good one. Adam, you want to go first?
Yeah, I had a couple favorite ones, I think. He's going with me. One of my favorites was when we took Kane and Taves' entire hotel room and moved it into the hallway. So we moved their bed, their nightstand,
I saw
their
that
TV, everything. So when they got out of the elevator, their entire room was in the elevator hallway. So that one was pretty funny. But then I think one of them, I still don't know who it was, filled my skates up with water and then put them in the freezer, and then in the morning took them out, so I went into my stall to put my skates on, and they were solid brick of ice. Someone got me back.
Those are pretty good. I can't top that.
I know.
Well, I got one. Adam, right? You remember? Dallas. There was go back to New Jersey. I came to my room and Patrick Sharp tried to stall the time on the bus, so he kept talking to me. I was like, okay, like it's like 3 a.m. We just arrived. Like, what is so important to talk? And he tried. This guy went to my room, tornado the whole room. So I have to get a new key. I went upstairs, and the whole room was all messed up. So after a couple of weeks investigating, I find out who finally did it. Basically, we play in Dallas, and I went to grab a key and went to the room of Patrick Sharp and Burish, and I started looking around what I'm gonna do. So I basically didn't do much. I just undo the sheets and I grab a full bucket of water and I spray all over the bed and I put it nicely back, both of the beds. And they came back from the dinner and Patrick Kane was there, so he was telling me everything. So you wanna finish the story?
You can finish it. I don't mess with Marian Hossa anymore, though. I know that.
That was a good question. Well done. How you doing? What's your name?
Nicholas,
All right, Nicholas, what's your question?
what's the best part of being part of the Blackhawks organization?
Money.
It's got to be the fans, right?
Yeah, fans, yeah.
Which one is better, the milk or the which?
I want the milk.
Yeah, the crowd and the fans, too, for me.
Yeah, there's no question. The fans, you feel the energy, or at least I did when I'm sure the guys do as well. Just even in warm-up, you can feel the energy of the fans there and all the sea of red jerseys. It's pretty special.
What about you, 2%? You want to go?
I went first.
Huh?
I already went.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't hear him. Did you go, Sim? Everybody went? Everybody answered?
Well, I think no other team in a National Hockey League have something like this. So this is incredible. You know how many you guys show up here. It's sold out again. So this is amazing, and no question, it's you guys.
Yeah. Well done. Thank you for your question. Who's up next?
Allie,
Hi, Allie. What's your question?
who's the friendliest player on the team?
Marian Hossa.
It's a pretty good answer, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's your answer.
What about Joel Quinville? Is he friendly?
Yeah, pretty friendly. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Sometimes. Well done. Good question. Thank you. Who's up next?
Julian,
All right, let it rip. What's your question?
does Patrick King get on your guys' nerves?
I think he got on other goalie's nerves. But no, Patrick is great.
All right, thank you. Well done. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi.
I was planning on saying what you're gonna miss most about Andrew Shaw, but someone said that. So, if, or should I say when you win the cup next year, will you bring it to my block party?
That depends. How much are you offering for it?
Well then, what do you like to do with the cup?
Well, basically, my favorite thing, when I was growing up in front of my old block in Eastern Europe, I was playing lots of ball hockey, and we always play for the Stanley Cup. So I told the guys one day when I make it, and if there is a chance I win it, I have to bring it here, and we're gonna play for the real one. And that was my favorite thing to do.
Cool.
For me, I think it's just being able to share it with, friends and family that, grew up, I guess, watching people win the cup, and they're so excited. They're just as pumped as you are. So that was pretty special.
Yeah, I think we're right along those same lines to share it with your family and friends, and yeah, I don't think I can say anything too serious with this hat on my head, so I'll just say that. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely family and friends, and my daughters. We had my little guy was only 6 months old, but my girls, we had an ice cream sundae out of it, so that's something I'll never forget. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for me, it was just one of the best moments was being able to hand the cup to my mom, dad, and sister and watch them hold the cup up. That was pretty special for me.
Have you gotten to see the Stanley Cup yet?
No.
All right, will you come back next year and see it in person?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Who's up next?
My name is Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. What's your question?
What's your favorite book?
I'm glad you didn't ask me that question. Ask me my favorite TV show. I can answer that one.
Does anybody read up here?
Good question.
None of us read. Which one?
Ask them what their favorite Netflix show is. Try that one. No?
What's your favorite book?
Percy Jackson, Lightning Thief.
Yeah, that's good.
Good one.
That was good strategy, turning around on him. Yeah.
It showed us.
Well done.